everybody, it's Rissa. I am still talking to you from my home. I am waiting by the phone, waiting for the doctor to call, and or not the doctor, the hospital to call to let me know if I'm checking in today. I'm supposed to go in, but they haven't had the chemo drug in, and they don't know. I don't know if they've gotten it in or not. If they don't have it in, they won't check me in because there's nothing they're going to be doing. I asked my doctor yesterday what happens if they don't get it in, and he said that he would start me on the Gleevec, which is just a pill, and the steroids. That'll be fun vlog posts. I would just be taking that from home, which would be kind of nice, but it's kind of scary because I hate to have medication, a chemo drug that I am supposed to be taking and not be able to take it and have the cancer come back or anything or get stronger or anything crazy. So not sure which way to lean on that, to have it be in or not, but I'm just going to kind of take it as it comes and deal with it. Had a very good doctor's visit yesterday. My platelet counts are up. They're at like 217 or 219,000, which is normal. That's like a normal person's platelet count. My white blood count was at 4 something, almost 5, which is, again, normal ranges, which means my body has bounced back from the chemo. My bones are making, I don't know if they're good or bad, but my bones are making, the blood cells and everything, and so that's a good thing. My doctor said it's a very good sign. He was very happy. So, yay. What else? Oh, so one thing I am worried about is whenever I go back to the hospital, last time my platelets were so low, they had to give me a private room. They didn't have a choice. I couldn't be around anybody. But now, if they're too high, I might have to share a room, which would totally suck. So, kind of bummed about that. If I have to share a room, it's going to be really hard to do vlog posts because I'll be kind of embarrassed. And it's one thing to act goofy by myself, or in front of my family, but in front of a roommate. The other thing is to share a bathroom, which is gross. I'm kind of spoiled. I've never had to have a roommate before in my life, and even as a kid, we each had our own rooms. Yes, I know I'm spoiled, but what can I say? The other problem is, the real big problem is, if I have a roommate, I have to be nice all the time, which, those of you who know me know, that's going to be tough. There's only a certain amount of niceness I have inside me to last throughout the day. And I have to save that for the doctors and the nurses because they have the drugs. And I have to, save some of that for my family, for my son. And if I use it all on my stupid roommate and whoever's visiting them, what's going to happen? So a little worried about that. But I guess, I'll have to deal with that as it comes. I wanted to also show you a beautiful rosary that my friend Emily made for me. Emily is the one who had an auction, and she made a beautiful rosary, and she auctioned it off on eBay, and she made $71, and she, didn't even deduct her costs or anything, and she, sent me the money. It was wonderful of her. And this is the rosary. Let's see, how can I show you? There. So, it's absolutely beautiful. The beads are jasper, purple jasper. Purple is my favorite color. And they kind of look like chiclets. Isn't that cool? But I read somewhere, I think jasper is supposed to have something with healing or something like that, which is really cool. And then she also made a little, like a small one, like a little travel one or something. And this is the one I will definitely be bringing with me to the hospital. The other one is just too precious to bring in. And I just think it's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Emily. I know you're probably watching. And I will definitely post a link. I think she has links to her auctions. I'll get one if I do. I will post it underneath in the little description. And I hope everybody's doing great. I'm very excited. I get to cook dinner for my family tonight. Yay! And I wonder how long it takes before that wears off, or I don't want to be cooking dinner anymore. But I'm feeling really good, and I hope you guys are all doing really well. I love you, and goodbye, my little ninjas.